Have you ever noticed how some people don't just distance themselves from family? They cut the cord completely? No drama, no announcements, just silence. Here's the psychology behind why people who cut off their families often share these 5 rare traits. This isn't about rebellion. It's about survival. 1. Extreme emotional self-awareness. These people feel everything. Too much, actually. They can sense emotional manipulation, guilt-tripping, or subtle disrespect long before others do. Psychology calls this high emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize patterns, not just moments. They don't ask, "Is this normal?" They ask, "Why does this keep draining me?" And once they see it, they can't unsee it. 2. Unusual emotional independence. Most people are wired to seek approval from family. These people rewired themselves, often early in life. Through neglect, parentification, or constant criticism, they learned one thing: no one is coming to save me. This creates emotional self-reliance, a trait linked to cognitive maturity and boundary formation. They don't need constant reassurance. They trust their internal compass more than tradition. 3. Pattern-based thinking, not hope. Based thinking. Others forgive because they hope things will change. These people forgive and still leave. Why? Because they think in patterns, not promises. Neuroscience shows that repeated emotional stress trains the brain to predict outcomes. When the pattern is pain, distance becomes logic, not coldness. They don't cut off family after one fight. They do it after the same fight for 10 years. 4. A deep sensitivity to psychological safety. Their nervous system is tuned differently. Constant tension, passive aggression, emotional unpredictability. Their body reacts before their mind does. This is linked to heightened threat detection, often seen in people who grew up emotionally unsafe. Cutting contact isn't punishment. It's regulation. Peace becomes non-negotiable. 5. Values over blood. This is the rarest trait. They believe connection is earned, not inherited. Psychology calls this principled identity formation. They don't reject family lightly. They reject systems that violate their core values: respect, accountability, emotional honesty. To them, shared DNA means nothing without shared humanity. Here's the truth most people won't say out loud. Some people lose family to find themselves. And if this resonated, you're not broken. You're perceptive. If you want more psychology that decodes human behavior without judgment, stay here. Subscribe, because understanding yourself is the first form of freedom.